Hello everybody, my name is Mike Tanik and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich, where we are carrying on as the Commune of France. In the last episode, if you didn't see it, we finally conquered the other France, the worst France, the Republic of France. So we beat them and divvied up the land between us and the Tuareg Confederation. And now, this seems to be the big panic here, is getting our armies down here to deal with what I knew would be a problem, which is what's left of the Commune of France, as well as the German government in exile. We have the Red Army. Where are they? Yeah, they're coming. The Red Army is coming down to hopefully occupy all of this. I don't foresee a huge fight with the German government in exile. I think it's mostly just going to be an occupation simulator. But over here, the French Republic, we have the Yellow Army coming down, I think. Uh-oh, here we go. Sartre has written a book about the war in Algeria. Just when socialist troops entered Algiers, the capital of national France, Sartre published a views with Bebe. Alright, I got 100 political power like I needed it. That was good. Okay, so yes, our Yellow Army is en route. I don't know. What is that? It's like, okay, it's a front line within a front line. Alright, so they are moving. Unfortunately, it's going to take them quite a bit. Man. Alright, yeah, well, you know, we have no choice but to wait for them. All of our armies are moving. All of them are en route. And yeah, what happened over here? Okay, yeah, I'm going to keep our blue army here. Some of you guys asked, isn't Russia in the Third International? And the answer is yes. But the answer is also yes, but I do not trust them at all. Any gamer should not trust Russia with anything, because I just get the feeling that they could drop out of the Third International and decide that they want the rest of Eastern Europe for themselves. I mean, after all, we did take quite a bit from them in that last treaty, but I don't know how this mod works, guys. I really don't. I never played this mod before, so it could be that I'm being overly paranoid. It could also be that I'm doing due diligence. I don't think that Soviet Russia is going to stay our friend. I really don't. And I know they're not Soviet Russia, but they're the Russian Republic. But still, I just don't foresee them. They're too prone to, you know, Russia is very prone to revolution, to all these things that just, I'm just playing it safe. So, all right. So can we please get our troops down here? It looks like we do have the vanguard. There is a few divisions on the way. It shouldn't take too much longer. Bastille Day celebrations. Yay! Yay, Bastille Day. Usually that gives us stability, which I'm kind of worried about. German government in exile join the Entente. Really? I thought they were already in the Reichspakt. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter. We're still going to attack and kill them, but I just think that's really odd. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? But anyway, let's go ahead and dip around and see what's going on in other parts of the world while we're waiting for our troops to show up. The Commonwealth of Canada is standing by, and it does look as though the American Union State is winning. Finally, there was a time like 4 or 5 episodes ago. Uh-oh. The German government in exile is justifying war against us. I thought we were already at war with them. Okay. You know what? I can do that too. I can conquer. Wait a minute. No. No. German government in exile. Okay, fine. You know what? You want to justify against me? I will justify against you too. You with your pretty sash there and your white coat and your You look like you've done cocaine for a good portion of your life. I can tell by the bags under your eyes. You think you're sneaking one by me? No, you're not. There we go. I can justify on you as well. Ah, God. Okay, so how are we doing here? It looks like our troops are finally starting to show up. And, yeah, we're not doing too good, but... Hey, okay, while we're here, let's go ahead and come down. Let's occupy this. It looks like they pulled whatever divisions they had from there. There we go. Alright, yeah, I never thought that we would have to continue this war into Africa, but... what can you do? Hey, Kurdistan. Kurdistan actually got a state. How about that? You know, they would kill for that these days. Ugh, reminds me of my days in Iraq. But, you know, I was actually thinking about that today. When, I don't know, I was just going through some old paperwork. Because it's tax season, I was just getting rid of a bunch of old paperwork. But I found a bunch of paperwork from the time that I was still in the army and still in Iraq. And... oh, God. The memories it brought back. Like, I joined the army pretty much right out of high school. And there was a thing in my family. I don't know. Everybody's family is different. But in my family, serving your country during time of war is something of a tradition. And... in my family, my father, who came before me, would have served in the Vietnam War, but he found out that he had, what is it, where you can't breathe, guys? You know, where you can't breathe. Asthma. He had asthma. Oh, Treaty of Rio. Why are we getting all of these? No, I don't want this. I don't want, no, I take that back. Reset. No, reset that. I do not want to take all of Brazil for myself. I want to pass. Socialist Republic of Paraguay. Let's go ahead and give them our score. So you guys go ahead. Yeah, you guys keep going. Yeah, I don't want any of this, so let's just let them have it. I know we supported them, but... Socialist... That's it? You took 3 states. You son of a bitch. I probably should have done that better, but... okay, well, that war's over, so thank God. Alright, and we are producing... expired equipment, and I think yeah, it's this one. It's our improved armored cruiser, but... we're only making one of them, and then we will upgrade. So after that, that's fine. Alright, so let's clear that. Do we have... oh, we have 1 extra factory, so let's put it into infantry equipment. Air wings. Oh. Okay. So anyway, guys, yeah, while we're getting our troops down here, yeah, my father had asthma, and he found that out in basic training. Apparently he had a asthma attack in the middle of the whole goddamn thing, and they had to send him home because, if you didn't know, in the American Army, if you have asthma, you cannot serve. They have no use for you, which was a crushing blow, because our grandpa, well, his father, my grandfather, was a World War II veteran who was... uh-oh, can we attack here? Yeah, we can attack here. Jeez. Yeah, my grandfather was a World War II veteran who served in the Army Air Corps. And the Army Air Corps was our predecessor to the Army Air Force. And he served in the 8th Air Force over Europe, which was responsible for bombing the shit out of Germany. Now, the problem was with the 8th Air Force was that the casualty rate was an unprecedented 70%. That means, yes, it's like the old saying goes, you line 10 guys up against the wall and say 7 of them are not coming home. That was my grandpa's time in war. Hang on. Anyway, going back to my time, you know, when I was just thinking of joining the military, I wasn't the smartest kid, I wasn't the best, but I did take what is required here in the United States is called the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, also known as the ASVAB, which I did pretty good on. And it was good enough that I was able to pick almost any job that I wanted. And oh boy, so the job that I wanted, I thought that I would get a little bit of glory out of being what is called a cavalry scout. Now, obviously, the United States military does not use horses anymore and in the form of cavalry. No, they do not. But there is a job called cavalry scout, which their job is to go out in front of the main force units, such as these divisions here. Imagine if these 2 Marine divisions had a scout unit to go and make sure that they weren't about to step in a trap. That's what they would do. It sounded good to me at the time. My recruiter disagreed with me, and he said, no, man, well, first of all, you're kind of small. I'm not the biggest guy in the world. You know, I'm 6'1", but I'm only like 150-ish pounds. I'm kind of a skinny guy, not necessarily Cav Scout material. Like, if you met me in a dark alley, you could probably win. You know, if I didn't have a pistol or something like that. But anyway, so I told my dad eventually, this was circa 2003. This was right after America invaded Iraq and after we had been at war in Afghanistan for approximately 2 years. So my dad wasn't the type to get necessarily angry. He wasn't angry. He was just concerned that maybe I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But of course, you know, my dad being sick during his time in basic, trying to join to fight in Vietnam, you know, he didn't really know much about it. So what did he do? The worst thing he possibly could have. He called Grandpa, his dad, Grandpa Don. Grandpa Don, you know, he was an easygoing guy for the most part, but again, you have to understand that he was drafted into World War II. He didn't ask to fight, and he wasn't only drafted, he was drafted into a unit that had 70% casualties. He didn't want to be there to begin with, but he was there. So, you know, he calls me one day. I think this was probably right before I went to basic, late 2002. So, hey, hello? Hello, Mike? I was like, hey, Grandpa, how you doing? Mike? Hey, Grandpa, I'm here. Mike! Grandpa, I'm here. Oh, you joining the military? I said, yeah, Grandpa, that's the plan. I was planning on joining the military. He's like, whoa, what do you want to do that for? Fur. He said fur, by the way. What do you want to do that for? I said, look, Grandpa, it's just something I've always wanted to do. I believe in the fight. I think that it's a good deal. I think this, that, the other. He's like, oh, you think, do you? Yeah, you think. You know what I think? I think this is all bullshit. I'm like, okay, Grandpa, that's good. He's like, what? Are you going in the army? And of course, that was the only saving grace I had, is that I was going into the army, the same service that he went into. And I was like, yeah, Grandpa, I'm going in the army. He's like, oh, well, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Hang on. And so anyway, no shit, there I was on the phone with Grandpa. And, you know, I was like, look, Grandpa, I don't want you to stress out. He's like, well, stress? I don't stress. Hey, hoo. It's like, all right, got you, Grandpa. But look, I'm talking to a recruiter. You know, everything's on the up. I'm not doing anything wrong. He's like, recruiter? And again, keep in mind, he was drafted. He didn't get a recruiter. He didn't get a pamphlet or a brochure. Nobody gave him anything. He just was given a letter that said, "Surprise, you're going to war." So the recruiter, what's a recruiter? I was like, what do you mean, Grandpa? It's a recruiter. Like the guy you go talk to join up. He's like, oh, so they got someone to lube you up before they fuck you in the ass. Is that what a recruiter is? I was like, yes, Grandpa. Yes, that's essentially what the recruiter does. So yeah, sorry, Grandpa. I gotta go. He's like, no, you can't go right now. Like, I need to talk to you. You have to know what's going on. And he starts quoting all this stuff from, like, you know, like 1940s era military stuff that just has not gone on in decades since. And I'm not, you know, I love my grandpa. I respect him. You know, the man went through hell. Again, 70% casualty rate, and he got to come home. But so naturally, yeah, he is a little bit distrusting of the system in general, you know, and I get that. I'm not trying to down him, but he's just telling me a lot of nonsense. Grandpa, look, first of all, they don't allow you to smoke cigarettes in basic training, so you don't have to hide your cigarettes from the other recruits, okay? Like, he was telling me stuff like that, and I'm like, Grandpa, man, you know, he's like, oh, you know better than me. Oh, you know better than me. Well, why don't you tell me how it goes then, Mr. Smarty Pants? You're just like your dad. You think you know everything, don't you? Ugh, fucking. So yeah, it was a long conversation, but guys, again, like the way it went, I just placated Grandpa and kept him happy enough to not bother me so that I could, you know, join the military freely and not have these kind of problems ever again. Ugh. Alright, so anyway, enough with that. I forget why I even started talking about that. Can we please just move forward? Yeah, let's go ahead and move forward here. Alright, yeah, I'll put you there, put you there. Everybody's moving forward on this front. Okay, there we go. Alright, and we are advancing. Now, the thing here is German government in exile. Of course. They're going to have a capital all the fucking way over here in Dar es Salaam. Oh, you bastards. And who knows where they'll pop up after that, too. Like, alright, come on. Down here, guys. Down here. And we are suffering major attrition, which I do not like. Can we build? Can we build some... Yes, please. Yeah, we need to build some definite infrastructure here. Electric machines, national focus. Alright, we get 100% bonus for electronics. Let's go... Mining expansion. Okay, yeah, no, we can't do that. I forgot. So let's go ahead and do this so we can get the mining expansion focus, because there's really not much else we have left to do. And let's go ahead and move all of these infrastructure projects up. Yeah, there we go. Come on, let's get them up here. Oh, geez, yeah, we need to move this infrastructure up big time. Alright. Alright, that looks a little more sane than it did before. So who's Wadai? Who are you aligned with? No faction. Can we... He looks like Wolfman. Saudi Arabia declared war on Ilkhunan. Okay, we got a... Nope. We got another Marine Division, so let's go ahead and put them there. Now, we have 2 divisions who are ready, so let's go ahead and put them into the Orange Star Army. There we go. Alright. How are we doing down here, guys? Can we please finish this? Can we just go? Oh, come on. Yeah, I knew they would be moving freaking divisions in here. That's fine. All right. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just do a march across. March across their territory. We are going to win. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we've definitely got to get that infrastructure up. I should have foreseen that last episode and tried to do something about it beforehand, but... Alright. Oh, we got another Marine Division. So let's go ahead and put them into the training army. Is there anyone else? No. No, and no. Alright. Yeah, can we please just close this off, guys? What are we doing here? Yeah, it's the lack of supply that's really killing us. We cannot get across this territory fast enough. What is going on here? The Russians are doing a naval invasion? What is this? Oh, they are. Okay. Yeah, there's a Canadian Armored Division. Alright, good for you, Russians. I'm actually a little bit intimidated that they're doing naval invasions right there, but hey, what can you do? Alright, we got another peace conference on the way. Alright, yeah, that doesn't concern us. We already fought there before. Don't care. Alright, we got... What is this? Another division? Okay, we are good to go. Guys. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we're starting to win. Finally, can we please get somebody in here who knows what they're doing? Oh my god, come on. Alright. Yeah, I really just want to get the French Republic finished up. So we have nothing left to do with them. And we are still not... Oh my god, how long does it take to take a single province, you dicks? Alright, we need more rubber. Let's take more rubber. Alright. And let's go ahead and get more chromium as well. There we go. No reason not to. We have all the factories in the world. I mean, look at this. We're not hurting for factories, so... Ah, jeez. What is this? What is this? Get out of here, you dicks. Alright, 31. Now, you support this attack as well. There we go. Get the Marines in there. Alright, yeah, we should get them. We should get them wrapped up and cut off. So let's come down to the next province here, guys. Alright, we got our first strategic bombers. So let's go ahead and get the next round of strategic bombers as well. And let's start building these. Yeah, we're definitely going to need them. So let's go ahead and build strategic bombers. I'm not going to make them anything special with our air experience, just for the fact that we're going to get our next generation of strategic bombers very quickly. Okay. So, alright, we got strategic bomber. Let's go ahead. Where can we take from? We can take... Oh, we have so many naval bombers. It's not even funny. Let's go ahead and do this. And who else? Who else? Yeah, we could take 2 from artillery. Put those 2 into strategic bombers. Carrier fighter. Let's take 1 away from that. We only have like 1 or 2 carriers. Alright, medium tank. Support equipment. I know we're green on a lot of stuff that we can probably take from. Alright, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. Take at least 5. No, let's take 8 away from our fighters and put 8 into our bombers. Okay, there we go. And we need to trade for more rubber, of course. There we go. Boom. Done and done. Ugh. And what we're going to do with these bombers, guys, is likely to start bombing the American Union State, because that is the last place that we have to install syndicalism. Because we did lose there. Obviously, we lost that war. We should have won, but we didn't. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so let's go ahead. You come down here. No, no. Don't do what you're about to do. Okay. Yep, there we go. There we go. Okay, guys. To me, I know this is going to be a short episode. I apologize for that. I went on blabbing forever about Grandpa and the army and fixing up pretty much everything that went wrong in the last episode that I should have paid attention to, but I think we can call that an episode, and I think we are doing pretty damn good, guys. We are on the verge of wrapping up this entire, well, I think this entire series. Yeah, I don't think we have to go on much longer. We just have to make sure that the German government in exile is down and out for the count. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this, please leave a like, and definitely be sure to comment any kind of, I don't know, advice, things that you see that I am not, please let me know. I always respond, and I, for the most part, incorporate everything that makes sense into the series. So see you guys next time. Bye-bye.